September 11th, 1919. This is the WCM, Waycross Community Media, special presentation of junior high football. I'm Jacob Williams, and with my partner Tom Hall and all the dedicated resources of Waycross Media, we are thrilled to bring the call of this afternoon delight affair between your Pleasant Run Middle School Knights and the visiting Winton Woods Warriors. Tom, haven't seen you in a couple of, well, I don't want to say a couple of years, but yeah, it actually has been. How have things been going with you?
I'm back in action now, Jake. It's good to be back with you. Thank you. I've missed seeing you, and I've missed doing these games. I look forward to.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Northwest High School.
It is
Today,
hot.
your Pleasant Run Knights
Just
welcome
checking
the Winton Woods Middle School
kickoff.
Warriors to
93
the
degrees with a heat index of 99. So these young men need to drink a lot of water and Gatorade. And even no matter how much you drink, it's not going to be enough.
Yeah, it's definitely a hot one, and of course, I've been over to practice a couple times here and there over the summer, and I'm sure they practice in weather hotter than this, really. But now that the official start of the season is underway, it's going to be different. We see the officials are lining this one up, and they got this ball set down for the first snap as Pleasant Run Middle School is going to come up on the ball, 1st and 10 on their own 35-yard line. Quarterback surveying the situation. Man in motion, he calls for the snap. Whistle on the play.
We had a motion problem there.
False start, Knights.
Ball start on Pleasant Run Middle School. First play from scrimmage. Of course, this sun is going to definitely be a problem here. Just got to snap on this down. He bounces off of the tackle and he gets outside into the second layer of the defense, and they got him gang tackled at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, nice gain of around 5 yards, gets him back to the original line of scrimmage.
So Coach Franklin
It'll be 2nd and 9.
of Winton Woods, he brings his 7th grade team in here. They're 1-0. They beat Highlands. And then Coach Jay Whirling, Pleasant Run Middle School, his team comes in here at 1-0. Pleasant Run Middle School looking over the situation. Trying to get outside, but all the Winton Woods Warriors, they collapsed on that and got him in the backfield for a big loss there.
Yeah, they had the man in motion and they handed off to him, but the Warriors were not fooled by that at all. The right side of the defensive line had made good penetration, so they were waiting for the ball carrier.
So we got a 3rd down behind the sticks play here.
3rd and about 14.
Clock down to 6 minutes in the period. Fumble ball.
Fumble on the play.
Covered by Winton
Yeah.
Woods.
Covered by Winton Woods. 1st down, Warriors.
First break of the game going to the Warriors here.
Yeah, it looked like the handoff didn't connect. The ball popped out and the Warriors just jumped on it. So good start for the Warriors here. They get the ball on the 31.
So they got this ball deep in Pleasant Run Middle School territory. Looks like just to the naked eye that the Warriors are a lot bigger. Man to man, everybody looks like they got at least 10, 15 pounds on these guys from Pleasant Run Middle School.
They do.
Quarterback's having a equipment malfunction. Getting a little help from the referee. So he's going to have to come out and miss a play. Had the officials, Tom, I'm trying to figure out what I did with that piece of paper with their names. I'll locate it.
Well, it's a good
So
game.
we got a good play, and this
Oh, we
guy's
got
still running, and he's going to score on the play.
That was Gooding with a touchdown. That was a quick touchdown.
Woods takes it into the end zone for a Warrior touchdown.
31-yard run.
Oh, that's the way to get this no birth certificate bar bowl kicked off with a big long touchdown run there. Of course, we still got a lot of game left, even though there's 6:10 left in the first quarter now.
We'll try a 2-point conversion here.
So they'll see what they come up with on this 2-point conversion, Tom. Give inside, but Pleasant Rod Middle School defender is waiting for him there.
Well, it was number 8, Justin Hill for the Pleasant Run Knights. Boy, he had that one smelled out.
Yeah, Justin Hill definitely.
Waiting for it.
We just can't tell you much about replays, folks, because there's this glare on our screen.
Glare, it's a little hard to see the numbers. We're staring into the sun here.
First playback is Thursday at 7 o'clock. Can also
The
be seen
sun is
anytime
to the
online at
players. Well, the
www.waycross.tv.
Pleasant Run Knights is to their right, a little bit behind them. You can see from the shadows there on the field where the sun is.
So here we are. Pleasant Run with the ball. He's around right in, still on his feet, getting through a couple guys. He's picked up a first down, and this ball's out near the 48-yard line. First down for Pleasant Run.
It was number 20 Howard with the ball, and he was again the man in motion. This time they tried it to the right.
Our officials for the game and the referee is Jim Abbott. And linesman is Rick Boylan, and other linesman is Dallas Coleman. And when he told me his name, he said, "That's right, like the Cowboys."
Oops.
Uh-oh, high snap. Pleasant Run gets the guy on this, but they're going to be down for loss back at their 39, 40-yard line. Second down.
It was a bad snap, and number 9, Spain, for the Warriors was there in the backfield, so this is a big loss. Lost, over 10 yards on that one. It'll be second and, let's call it about 21 or 22.
Yeah, right behind the sticks. I don't think they have just a ready play for this occasion in their playbook. Just going to have to get it back in chunks.
You're right about the size differential, Jay, because I'm looking at them. The Warriors are definitely bigger.
Give around right in. Nothing there. No gain.
It'll be third down for the Knights.
So this is going to bring up third down. This is where the Pleasant Run Middle School, you like to, get a big chunk of this. Otherwise, your punter is going to be. Here's the snap, man in motion. Rolling out, rolling to his left. And he's hitting the backfield for a big loss.
Yeah, one of the 4 Warriors could have caught him there.
It looks like number 10 that was big on that hit. It's
Rogers.
Rogers.
It looks like the Warriors are aware that they're going to be running to the outside.
So Pleasant Run Middle School setting up to kick this ball. Warriors are waiting for it at their own 43-yard line. The kick is off. Nice high kick. Picks it up on his 35. He's looking for blocks and he can't find them. Cuts it up inside. He's still on his feet. Nice tackle by the Pleasant Run Middle School special teams. I can't get his number, but that was a nice tackle.
That was number 20, Howard.
The
That was
Pleasant Run
a
punt
very
was
good play,
fielded by
because if he
Winton
hadn't made the
Woods.
tackle, I think the runner would have gone considerably further. That was a good kick.
Definitely. Everything about the play was respectable.
Ball was advanced to about the 42-yard line. Will
So
be
it
first
looks
down
like
for the Warriors.
Warriors have set up shop with this thing on their own 42-yard line, 1st and 10. See over, there's the given side and just runs this guy flat over, runs two guys over, pushes another guy down the street out the way, still on his feet, and finally Pleasant Run Middle School is able to get this guy down on their 28-yard line.
That was Gooding, the same player who scored the touchdown, the 31-yard run for touchdown on Winton Woods' play from scrimmage.
Ball's going to be spotted at the 28-yard line.
Well, so he's the horse around here.
Yeah, it looks like the Knights are going to have their hands full with him today.
Knights fan, Northwest Local School District has a levy on the
So
ballot
we got a
this upcoming
timeout on
November.
the
We
field.
want to remind you to go vote on November 5th. Our students are tomorrow's leaders. We encourage you to vote and support our kids. Remember, strong schools make strong communities.
When the Pleasant Run coach, I'm telling my players to watch out for number 16 and gang tackle.
Yeah, well, they're going to have to come up with some kind of answer or could end up being a basketball score. At least on one side of it. It's like we're down to 3 minutes and 1 second left to go in the first quarter here. Got a pretty good after-school crowd here. Respectable amount of people from both teams here.
Yeah, it's a good turnout. I was actually surprised how many cars were in the parking lot when I pulled in.
Yeah, well, there's always someone coming up through the ranks, and their family cares just as much about them and appreciates their efforts just as much as anybody on JV or varsity at these schools. So my hat's off to the families of all the participants of high school and junior high sports. Look over in the distance and we can see the varsity practicing over there on their old grass field with the hill that I can remember back in the days when Preston Brown was here. They was running up and down that hill wearing their grass completely off that hillside. Again, we got a score, Winton Woods 6 and the Pleasant Run Middle School Knights nothing. First down, there's the pitch wide right, trying to get around right in. He's got a block and they got finally get him taken down about the 21-yard line.
Well, it was good pursuit by the Pleasant Run Knights. It was number 81 Strahan
Warriors
with the
pick up
ball.
about 7 yards. It'll be 2nd 3.
Again, Winton Woods is in this huddle and they're about to break this huddle and come up with this ball. 2nd and 3, maybe, yeah, 2nd and 3. There's the snap. Out to the left flat. He cuts back across the grain and in and out of a tackle. But now they got him down. No gain looks like on the play. Maybe about a half a
Warriors
yard
pass was
loss.
complete.
It's number 26 for Pleasant Run who made that defensive play, Kingston Hill. Good job.
Picks up no gain. It'll be 3rd and 3.
I can recall years ago, a few years back anyway, not years ago, but the guy on varsity now for Northwest, Diego Neri, he's been an MVP in this Elixir Bowl before. Always plays good games. These young kids in the 7th and 8th grade game, they come out every year. Look at this run.
Yeah, right up the middle.
To Pleasant Run Middle School's credit, though, they're getting a little bit more stingy about it when this guy carries the ball.
And we have a limping Warrior there, ball carrier. Can't see his number.
Number 10, that's Rogers.
Staying in the game.
Stanford, number 15. Here we go, under center for the Warriors. Number 9, Spain. He turns. Keeps it himself and muscles in there for about 3 or 4 yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
It'll be 2nd and 6.
There's half a minute left in the quarter, excuse me.
Okay, so here's Win Woods over the football. Deep in Pleasant Run Night territory. There's a give. No, it's a fake. He pulls it out of his gut and runs right in, but he can't get out of the grasp of the defender. That looks like number 10 on that tackle.
Yeah, it was number 10
That's the
Thresher.
end of the
He's
first
a
quarter.
tenacious young man. He grabbed that leg and he was not going to let go. That's the end of the quarter.
So, at the end of one quarter here, from the campus of Northwest High School, we have a score of the Winton Woods
Once again, we want
Warriors
to take a moment
6
to remind you each to
and the
vote on
Pleasant
November
Run
5th.
Middle
Northwest
School
Local School
Knights
District has a levy on the November
nothing.
ballot. The deadline for voter registration for the November general election is October 7th. Voter registration cards are available at any of our school sites, the library, and even the post office. You can visit the Secretary of State's website to find out information on how to change your voter registration, change your address,
Looks
register
like
to
the
vote,
8th graders
absentee voting, and other voting options.
staging up for
Remember,
their game.
strong schools make strong communities.
Like the chain gang taking a walk down the other side. You can tell, or at least I can, from the way it looks, that it's going to be a beautiful sunset here tonight. Once the
Knights
sun
fans,
gets
be sure
down
to come
below
out
the
and
tree
support
line.
the Northwest Varsity Knights as they take on
And
Kings High
hopefully it will
School
cool
at
off when
Kings.
that happens.
Game time is 7 o'clock.
So we got them making the walk down the other end of the field. Flag blowing just right. Just enough wave in it to be picturesque, but not enough to make it a factor. Of course, we don't have field goal attempts in this game, but that ought to be just enough breeze to make it a nice breeze down at field level.
It's probably cooler out there than it is in here.
That's my guess.
It'll be 3rd and 1 for the Warriors as we start play.
Okay, so here they are. Number 9, Spain. It's like he's going to be in the pistol this time. There's the hand inside, and he runs through the first line of defenders, and he's still on his feet around right in, and the official signals
Touchdown, Warriors.
touchdown for the Winwood Warriors here.
That was Gooding again, number 16 for the Warriors. That's 2 touchdowns for him now.
2 touchdowns, 7:52 left to go. Only 8 seconds expired on that deal. So here come the Warriors to line up for the 2-point conversion on this. Like we got a whistle, the officials conferring.
An official's timeout.
Okay, so
Moving the soccer net.
the soccer net is what they feel potential hazard on this play.
Yeah, it's in the end zone, and somebody ran into one of those posts. It wouldn't be funny.
Okay, so now got this net out the way. And we're sure at some point that the Warriors would prefer to convert on one of these 2-point tries. Here's a snap, and there's a give around right in. Guy jumps on him, and he's got him in the backfield, but
The 2-point conversion
ball
attempt
carrier
was
still able to
successful.
advance past the goal line there.
Guy's powered his way in.
We got a score then. 7:52 left to go in the half here of Winton Woods Middle School 14 and the Winton Woods Middle School. Winton Woods Warriors 14 and the Pleasant Run Middle School nothing. See the replay almost getting to where we could see a little something.
Yeah, it's starting to, yeah. It's just power. It's we're talking about the size and differential, and it showed up on that play.
Yeah, I mean, it's you can see that the Pleasant Run Middle School has heart, but heart can't get it all the way done when these guys are this much bigger than you.
Yeah.
So Pleasant Run Middle School putting some late substitutions in the game. It's number 13.
Oops.
It's like
Another bad handoff.
Fumble on the play recovered by the Warriors.
bad handoff. I was looking at my roster.
Yeah, they had the man in motion again. They've tried that play several times, and the handoff didn't work.
Okay, so they fumble the ball. Now Winton Woods has the ball.
Yeah, Winton Woods ball on, again, 31. That's where they started out on the first possession after a turnover.
7:47 left to go in the half here.
1 yard line.
See where the Warriors, Coach Franklin, putting a late substitute in the game. Looks like this guy's going to be the starting center.
Number 45 Sanders came in to play center.
Whistle on the play. Thought I was hearing a whistle.
I thought I did too, but I don't think that was a whistle. I don't know what that was. They handed.
Brewers pick up
Oh,
about
you
7
know
yards
that
on the
could
play.
be.
It was in number 16, Gooding. Here's the fumble play. Yeah, just a missed handoff.
Okay, the Warriors are up on the ball. Spain back here in the pistol. Waiting for the snap. He's got it. He rolls to his right. Being chased. His pass is completed. Breaks, drags the defender with him all the way down to near the 15-yard line. Where to be first down for the Warriors.
That was a nice play. Spain ran to his right, right-handed. It's the way to go, and he made a good throw.
Good throw and got rid of it fast.
Yeah.
Correction, the ball will be spotted at the 16.
It's a hard, difficult play to defend.
Well, it's going to be up to the Pleasant Run Middle School defenders to come up with answers, because between handing the ball off to this side and throwing that pass, it could get ugly here. Even though we'll probably have a gorgeous sunset.
Oh!
Fumble on the play.
You don't know who's got it. Pleasant Run Middle School's indicating they have it, and yes, we do have Pleasant Run Middle School on that ball.
This time it was the Warriors' turn to miss on the handoff. Yeah, just the handoff didn't connect, and ball's in there, and the ever alert wasn't run. Knights jumped on it. Well, Pleasant Run has to feel good about that. There's one more touchdown by the Warriors. It would have been in a deep, deep hole.
Now it's going to be, have to be up to Pleasant Run to get out of the shadow of their end zone here. 6:32 left in the half. Looks like the coach is going to have to call timeout. They're having communication troubles getting this play in.
Yeah, it's probably better to burn a timeout than turn the ball over this deep.
Yeah, Coach Jay Worley, and he figured the same thing. He's out there and talks to his charges. You know, it's a first down play. See where the hydration specialists come out there and water the players down during this timeout.
Knights fans, the Northwest Knights' next home game will be on Friday, September 20th, as they take on the Edgewood Cougars here at the Castle. Game time is 7 o'clock.
Both teams are breaking these huddles. Big squad of cheerleaders the Warriors have brought down Waycross Road to visit the Knights. Looks like there's about almost 15, 20 girls there.
Yeah, they brought it. Yeah, I was watching them practice over by the Waycross truck behind the stadium before the game, and yeah, big crew. Now, we've not seen them do the flips like they do at the varsity games. Maybe that'll come later tonight.
Man jumps.
Penalty flag on the play.
Encroachment on the defense. I don't know if he's drawn.
Warriors.
Offsides against the Warriors. So they're going to march this thing up the street here. Going to be first and
First and 5, so let's see if they can get a. Oh, I think we have a false start on the Knights here. Looked like the right side of the line moved.
Yep.
False start, Pleasant Run.
That's too bad. They gain 5 on an offside and then promptly give it away on a false start.
Yeah, the Pleasant Run Middle School doesn't seem like they're going to be built to shoot themselves in the foot, beat themselves without being beat, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So here they come up on the ball once again. Warriors looking like they're coming after it. Looks like they want to come and bust the whole jailbreak on us. There they are, all in there, no gain.
Bad snap or a mishandled hike. Here's a replay.
Loss of about a yard on the play. It'll be second down.
Center and the quarterback did not connect on that.
Clock running. 6:08 left to go here in the half. Second down behind the sticks for the Knights. Here come the Warriors again.
Oh,
Looks like we got another Pleasant Run middle school Knight moving before the snap.
They had two men in motion at the same time is what happened there. The guy on the left and the guy on the right were both moving at the same time. Yeah, you can see.
So here they are again. Second down. And the Knights are in the backfield. This ball comes out right in the hands of a Warrior defender, and he's pranced it on into the end zone.
They're calling it a touchdown. I thought his back was on the ground when it happened, but maybe.
You see the Knight is still out on the field.
Yeah, the quarterback keeps the
We
ball.
have officials timeout.
And right. Okay, that's a good touchdown. We're informed our spotter here, Tony, that that ball was out.
Well, with 5:38 left to go in the half, the Warriors have added to their lead. For now, stands at 20-0. Pending the outcome of what the injury situation is, this Pleasant Run Middle School quarterback. Yeah, and the home opener for the Knights, game we covered down at Walnut Hills a couple weeks ago, Diego Neri scooped up a fumble that landed right in his hands and took it all the way back to the house. Long way. I think that was about a 90-yard house call he made.
Well, it was kind of a disaster play for Pleasant Run. They, looks like they lost their quarterback and they gave up a touchdown on the same play.
And it doesn't look like he's moving too much down there either.
No, he's hurting. And now he's moving. Okay. If he can get up on his own.
We'll have to see who the middle school Knights can put in here to replace this guy quarterback.
If I play sports for my school, I'll learn how to be part of a team.
I will have more friends. I will be active now and when I'm a grown-up.
I will learn how to work hard.
I'll have better attendance.
I'll learn how to overcome adversity. I'll be more likely to go to college. I will learn how to get along with others. If I play sports for my school. If I play sports for my school. If I play sports for my school.
I must learn to be a good student during school if I want to put on my uniform after school.
So here we are now with the injured player being helped off the field.
You know, it looks like a leg problem. He's in a world of hurt right now. It's too bad.
A little bit of hitch in his giddy up, but I'm sure looks like he'll be all right. At least it's not one of those weather nights where it's cold and damp and chilly where it's going to tighten up on him.
Yeah.
All right, we're about ready to resume play with Winton Woods lining up for a conversion attempt.
Well, here comes Winton Woods to attempt a two-point conversion. Under center. There's the give inside. And he's able to muscle his way and still score for the two-point conversion. So, with 5:38 left to go in the half here from the campus of Northwest High School, we have a score of the Winton Woods Warriors 22 and the Northwest Middle School nothing. And I even wrote that down. So now they bring the ball back and set it up on the 35-yard line where Pleasant Run Middle School will try to get their offense in gear.
You'll see who plays quarterback now and see if they can execute handoffs. We've had a lot of trouble with that here.
See the quarterback in the pistol. We got a whistle for the snap.
Number 6.
Offsides, Warriors.
Eric Morris. So it's going to be up to this number 6, Eric Morris, to come in here and
Be first and 5 from the 40-yard line.
do his best to get the Pleasant Run Middle School. And he was around right in, and it's a good pickup.
That's very close to a first down. Let's see where they mark it. Yeah, they can give them a first down.
Royce Rachel takes a first down for the Knights.
You got 5 yards on the offside by the Warriors, and then they just picked up 5. So that's the first, I believe, first down for Pleasant Run.
So
That's a good start.
the chains get set. It's going to be first down for Pleasant Run on their own 45-yard line. There's the snap and the give inside. He's on his feet and he muscles his way in there for looks like another 5-yard carry up to the 50-yard line.
5 yards for the Knights. Second and 5.
See number 45 coming out of the game for Winton Woods. That's Chaz Sanders. Pleasant Run Middle School over the ball, and there's a snap. There's the give. Makes the first man miss in the backfield. Gets maybe a yard.
That's Howard. He's made some good plays defensively in the game. Picked up 2, I believe.
Picked up about 1.5 yards. It'll be second and 7.
So now we have 3rd and 3.5.
Correction, 3rd and 7.
Pleasant Run to keep the momentum going here. It'd be nice to see him pick up a couple of first downs here.
3rd and 3.
Okay, so here's Pleasant Run over the ball on his 3rd down. There's a crossbar give. He cuts around and just going to end up being a little short of a first down, but for that half yard, they might as well go for it.
I thought he was going to get it. He was streaking towards the 45-yard line to get the first down, and one of the Warriors grabbed him and dragged him back.
Yeah, that's the way I looked at it too, and it's, again, the size advantage was where it was realistically an arm tackle, but the arm the body the arm was coming from was enough to snatch this guy right on back.
He was.
So they're going to call it 4th and 1.
Yeah, I thought they spotted that a bit short.
3:12 left to go. Man in motion. There's a give inside. Number 3 muscles his way in there. Looks like he should have the first down.
First
They're
down.
calling, yeah, they single
Yep.
first down.
Well, he didn't make it by much, but he made it.
Was Royce Rachel.
So now the Pleasant Run Middle School Knights, a couple first downs back to back here. Ball on the Warrior 45-yard line now.
Keeper.
Keeps it himself, and he runs through a couple of would-be tackles. Close to a first down, about an 8-9 yard pickup there, Tom.
Yeah, there was a hole in the middle. It was kind of a quarterback draw thing, and it worked.
It'll be 2nd and 2 for the
If they can
Knights.
pull up this first down, it'll be the 3rd in a row.
Clock running, 2:17 left to go in the half. 2nd and 2. Missed handoff and a broken play, and now the Warriors are in the backfield to shut that down for a 3-yard loss.
Yeah, that's too bad. But yeah, it was a broken play, and the Warriors were
3rd and 5.
waiting after that. So 3rd and 5.
You know, the offensive line in this Pleasant Run Middle School Knights, they must evidently be getting some halfway decent blocks, because we see on the play here again where, you know, this guy could get up the street for some yardage. It's just up to these runners to hit the hole while they got the blocks on them.
Yeah, they picked up some good yards on that, so they got 4th and 1.
Brian Cowers, the ball carrier. It'll be 4th and 1 for the Knights.
Really Pleasant Run will go for it.
4th and 1. Ball on the Knight 36-yard line. This is where you just turn around, hand the ball to number 3.
Got it.
First down.
Royce Rachel picks up first down, Knights.
Royce Rachel, that's the
Timeout, Pleasant Run.
player that they have on the Pleasant Run Middle School team that looks like he could handle his own, hold his own with muscle, you know, big kid.
Yeah, early in the game they were running these outside plays and they were not having any success with them at all, but now they're going inside and they're gaining yards. They've had 3 first downs in a row. They're down to the Warriors' 33-yard line.
Yeah, and that looks like one of the reasons why is these offensive linemen at the Pleasant Run Knights, middle school Knights are using. These guys are hitting fast, you know. They seem like they're beating these guys, the Warriors, to the punch a little bit.
Yeah, they do, in the middle there. Now you're going to have trouble running outside. The Warriors are so fast at all levels. You know, the varsity team, these junior high teams, there's just a lot of fast players at Winton Woods. So going outside on that team is problematic.
So
But Do the quick hitters inside, and maybe you can get something.
And they're driving this ball down the field. They're on the Warrior 33-yard line. .8 seconds left to go in the half here. So Pleasant Run has to be mindful of the clock. Man in motion. Quarterback keeps it, runs in there, picks up about another 3 yards.
Eric Morris was the ball carrier for the Knights.
Clock still running, 32 seconds left to go in the half. This is the best chance they're going to have at scoring. They got to make a good use of this. Follows the block through the hole, and he's still on his feet. And he's finally brought down by the Warriors defender.
The Knights first down.
It was again number 20, Howard. He's had a very good game. He's a small young guy, but boy, he's quick and he's not afraid to go in there.
He's brought down on that play by number 81, Strayhorn, for the Warriors. And that Strayhorn name is a legendary name around Cincinnati area football. I think generally associated with Mount Healthy, but I'm sure. Anyway, here we go. There's a give. Runs around and blocked and puts his shoulder down in there, but they got him stopped. It's going to be second down. Probably call it 6.
And that's the end of the first half. Your score, Winton Woods 22,
But
Pleasant Run 0.
that brings us to the end of the first half here from the campus at Northwest High School, where we have a score of Winton Woods Warriors 22 and the Pleasant Run Middle School Knights nothing. Waycross Media will be back after halftime.
Why do they officiate? For some, it's a way of staying involved in a sport they grew up with. For others, it's a way to pay it forward by helping kids who play today and tomorrow. It's also a great way to stay active, make extra money, and work with friends. And all of them will say it boils down to one thing: the love of the game. Find your reasons and log on to ohsaa.org to find out how to become an official. You'll be glad you did. This is the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Educate through sports.
Welcome to the second half of the action here from Northwest High School in the No Birth Certificate Bard Bowl, where we have a score of the Winton Woods Warriors leading the Pleasant Run Middle School Knights by a score of 22-0. So the officials are out on the field. Looks like Winton Woods will get the ball to start the second half, going from right to left. So with this 22-0 score, what do you see in the second half of this game, partner?
Well, if you're Pleasant Run, you got those 3 first downs at the end of the half, and you ran out of time. You couldn't score touchdowns. We ran out of time, but you had some momentum. But it's unfortunate, actually, that the Warriors are starting with the ball from the Pleasant Run point of view. But if they need to stop. If they can stop them here and get the ball back and do something, then maybe we get a game. Because other than the end of the first half, boy, the Warriors really dominated the half. They dominated the game.
Okay, so here's Spain. He's got the snap. He's throwing this ball off the shoulder pad of his intended receiver in the left flat.
Warriors pass is
Incomplete.
It'll be second and 10.
The Warrior player alertly jumped on that ball because it wasn't exactly clear if that was a forward pass or not.
That's right.
It was, but it was close.
Yeah, that's what I affectionately call one of those plays out of the Bernie Kosar playbook. Can get you in trouble on an incompletion like that because, like you say, okay, so here's the Warriors again. Fakes the give, pulls it out of his gut, and he runs around right in. He's got a first down picked up, but he takes a hammer of a hit.
Warrior quarterback kept the ball, picked up the first down.
Yeah, he did. He was looking like he felt it a little bit.
number
There,
26 come in and put that stop to him there.
It'll be
And
first
that's,
down from the 45-yard line.
Kingston Hill. Man, he'll be remembering that hit. That was a nice hit for one of these little games.
That was.
So it's going to be, they got second down, but I'm thinking it's first down over there. Warriors marching his ball. There's the give inside, but he stopped at the line of scrimmage. Gang tackle by Pleasant Run Middle School Knights.
Bob Courier, we stopped near the line of scrimmage with the
Yeah, they were waiting for him there in the
number
middle.
6,
It was,
Eric Morris.
It was a nice play.
Actually picked up
Number
1
6.
yard. It'll be 2nd and 9.
6 was the run stuff around that. It's Morris.
Eric Morris, now he's playing both sides of the ball. He's running the quarterback show for him. Due to injury, this will be second down, about 9 yards. Under center, there's the give. He bounces off the right side, but nice pursuit made by Pleasant Run Middle School defenders. Stuffed that down to a field game.
Yeah, I believe that was number 8. Let's see here.
It'll be 3rd down for the Warriors.
I'm pretty sure it was number 8 who made the stop there for, it's Justin Hill for the Knights. Yes, we got 3rd down here.
Clock running, 6:13 to go. 3rd down. Spain back there in the pistol waiting for the snap. Straight drop back pass, throws the ball incomplete out in the right flat. He takes a hammer of a hit after he releases that ball.
Yeah, 2 of the Knights were in there on him. A straight drop back, and the Knights just rushed.
That's number 24, Marco Williams, on that hit. No flag, so it was a good hurry.
Let's see if Pleasant Run can stop them here. We got 4th and 7.
4th and 7. This is where Pleasant Run Middle School defenders come up with something here. Start this thing in the Warriors side of the field. Here's the snap. Looking to run. He's got through the first line, and he's tripped up. He's going to be short.
And he was close, but they stopped him about a yard short.
The Warrior ball carrier is tripped up short
That's
of the
number
line
8,
of the game.
Demetrius
The Warriors
Gee
turn it over on downs.
on the
First
stop.
down,
That's
Knights.
Justin Hill, number 8 on that stop.
That's got to be a moral victory for Pleasant Run here, because it's the first time they've been able to stop the Warriors on downs in the game. All the other times the Warriors had the ball, they either scored or turned it over on a fumble.
And we'll see then if they can turn this moral victory into anything more tangible here.
First
Yeah,
and
see
10
this
from
carries
the 46-yard line.
Stands carries over to the offense here.
5:53 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Again, this offensive line is playing respectable. It's obvious that they are.
Yeah, they are.
Man in motion. There's the sweep to the man in motion. He gets to the first line of defenders and is still on his feet. And he muscles away for about an 8-yard pickup down to the Warrior 47-yard line.
Kingston Hill picks up about 8 yards on
We
the
tried
play.
that play several times in the first quarter with no success at all, but the Pleasant Run Knight was able to cut back across the middle. He got some good yards on that. Number 26, Kingston Hill did that.
Gonna bring it. Second down. Warrior side of the field. Man in motion. There's a give to the man in motion again. Goes through a nice hole. Still on his feet. First down yardage. No flag on the play.
First
Same
down,
player, Kingston
Knights.
Hill. A bit of a momentum shift here.
Kingston Hill coming off on these jet sweeps, and again, you can't run those kind of plays with good pickup without the offensive line doing a respectable job of blocking. So somebody on the Warrior defense is going to have to stay home because they keep cutting it back on them. There's a give again. Steps inside, steps around the tackle, but he's hammered down by number 10 for the Warriors on that stop.
Rogers, yeah, he ran across the field and just nailed the ball carrier.
That's number 20, Brian Howard. Little fella trying to score
Second
two
down
there.
with the ball spotted at the 46-yard line.
Lost 2 on that.
With that 2-yard loss, it'll bring it to 2nd and 12. Man in motion, give inside to number 3. He runs through the hole, and he's still on his feet. Nice carry. He got him down at the Warriors' 36-yard line.
That was number 3, Rachel, with the ball. I don't think we've seen him carrying the ball yet today.
37-yard line. It'll be third down for the
Came up
Knights.
limping a little bit.
Royce Rachel on that carry. That's the guy they should be feeding because it just looks to me like he can muscle right with those big guys on the opposite side. Give to Royce again, and he's muscled in through there for a first down pickup.
Royce Rachel was the ball carrier. First down, Knights.
Royce Rachel putting in a strong bid for MVP honors of this no birth certificate barred bowl game. So here we are again. Pleasant Run Middle School on the ball. Give to the jet sweep man. He's hit hard, but he got pushed forward for a nice little gain out of it.
Yeah, he got pushed forward about 3
Kingston
yards
Hill
on
picks
that.
up about 2 yards. It'll be
It was again
It'll be second down for the
26
Knights.
Kingston Hill.
Clock running, 2:52 left to go in the third quarter here.
We'll call this 2nd and let's see, 5, about 7. No, I'm sorry. No, more like 8, 9.
There's a snap, but the Warrior defense
Oh.
stayed home and they're into the backfield and shut this thing down for big loss.
Yeah, the Pleasant Run is very fortunate that ball didn't come out. Yeah, the Warrior was hitting him right when he was getting the handoff. Boy, they were lucky on that one.
Clock running, 2:05 left to go in the third quarter. Royce Rachel back there with him. We got movement on the offensive line of the Knights.
false start, Knights.
Looks like Coach Lee Johnson still got the varsity over there, working them out hard over, about to be enveloped in the shade. I bet you that's when he'll send them home.
Yeah. Yeah, work them all afternoon in the sun and then finally cools off and go home.
Here's Royce. He doesn't get the ball. Number 26 gets it. But there's no gain on the play. Gang tackle by the Warriors.
Kingston Hill stop near the line of scrimmage.
It's going to bring it to fourth down.
It'll be
Wasn't very
fourth down
long.
for the Knights.
10, 15, 17 yards. Fourth and 17.
This is where the middle school might as well kick.
Looks like they might.
If they can execute a kick to, pin these guys deep and then play defense, that's what I would do. And here they are trying to execute this punt. There's the snap. Kick is,
Oops.
it's in the hands and out of the hands and all over the place. And now it's recovered by the Pleasant Run Middle School
First
Knights.
down, Knights.
Well, it's one way to get a first down.
It looks like the would-be punt receiver on the Warriors is down.
We're going to have an official's
Some
timeout
kind of
on the
agony
field.
here. Being visited by the Northwest Knights medical staff. Excuse me, the Pleasant Run Middle School medical staff.
Here's the replay. There's the tail end of it. Both teams had a chance for the ball, but the Knights came up with it.
So number 88, he gets up off the floor and he's on his way back to the sideline. That's Mathis. You know, he just gifted Pleasant Run Middle School Knights a chance to do something here.
Yeah, the punt landed in Mathis' hands. Then he was immediately hit by a Pleasant Run Knight. The ball popped out, and then there was a scramble. Pleasant Run got a first down, so they have possession. They're on the, what are we at here, on the 38-yard line of the Warriors.
Here's the Warrior offense over the ball.
See if we can cash in on this.
Excuse me, Pleasant Run Middle School Knights over the ball. There's the fake give. He runs through it, still on his feet. Good pickup on the carry.
I think that might have been a busted play that went for positive yards. I think he was going to hand that off, but the snap got bobbled a little bit. Yeah,
it was just as well the way it worked out.
Yeah, it is. He picked up, what, about four yards on that.
2nd and 6.
We'll take that.
2nd and 6 now. This is where I think they should just start giving the ball to Mr. Number 3 down there.
And that's the end of the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter action here, where we still have a score of the Winton Woods Warriors 22 and the Pleasant Run Middle School Knights nothing.
That was a much smoother quarter. There was, I think there was only 1 or 2 penalty flags in that quarter. We had a lot of penalty flags in the first
Remember,
half.
strong schools make strong communities.
Well, you know, to the Pleasant Run Middle Schools, to their credit, the injury that their starting QB suffered, they seem to be in capable hands from the backup. Like I said, the offensive line is playing respectable.
Yeah, and they're tackling well on defense. So they might have dug themselves in too deep of a hole in the first half to climb out of it, but you know, they can take something positive out of this game and they can score a touchdown here. Okay, let's see. Waycross Volunteers. If you're interested in helping, there's the phone number and the website. And always need help, and it's a fun thing to do. And if you want experience in this business, this is a great way to get it.
And on a day like September 11th, we know volunteers are a very needed commodity in everyday society. A lot of people out here we should get out here and volunteer, especially to help our young children.
Camera people or production people or
Announcers.
I'm sure the office people, I'm sure. They cover civic events, sporting events, church events, concerts in the park. They cover all kinds of things. They make documentaries. It's a great community resource, and you can volunteer. You can be part of it.
So here comes
Right as we start the 4th quarter, it'll be 2nd and 6 for the Knights.
Coming back out on the field here. So it brings us to the 4th final quarter of this 7th grade game. 8th graders are somewhere in the wings waiting to go out here and give it their all. in the Elixir Bowl version of this big event. Give inside, crossbar give. He runs through would-be tackler, still on his feet. Looks like he's got a first down for Pleasant Run Middle School.
I think
Knights.
yes,
Hill
he
picks
did.
up a Knights first down.
That was again number 26, Kingston Hill. Big game.
Kingston Hill, number 26, getting a lot of carries. You know, they got personnel that can do things with the ball. Here's the pitch. It falls in his hand. He's still on his feet. Runs through would-be tackler and finally brought down by the Warriors defense. Now he's fumbled and picked up by the Warriors. And he's got nothing but coast-to-coast speed in front of him. And it's going to go all the way back for a touchdown the other way for the Winton Woods Warriors partner.
The refs declared that a fumble, and Winton Woods took it in for a touchdown.
So with 7:16 left to go in the game here, pending the outcome of this two-point conversion, we have a score: the Winton Woods Warriors 28 and the Pleasant Run Middle School nothing. See what the Warriors come up with on this two-point conversion. Probably nothing fancy, straight power, I'm guessing. No, something fancy, and that's the end result. So that isn't
The conversion attempt was
with
unsuccessful.
7:16 left to go. We have a score here: the Winton Woods Warriors 28 and the Pleasant Run Middle School Knights nothing. So Mr. Rogers is doing it and doing it well for the Winton Woods Warriors for their version of the MVP of this game. Okay, so here's Pleasant Run Middle School over the ball. There's the ball out on the ground again. And it looks like the Warriors have recovered this fumble.
Fumble on the play, recovered by the Warriors.
So they're going to start this thing with the ball on the Pleasant Run Middle School Knight 27-yard line. Yard line. Number 9, Spain under center this time. And then give to the back behind him, and he runs out of would-be tackles, and he's still on his feet. It's going to be another pickup for the
was number
first down.
16 for the Warriors. Picks up a second down. Correction. The refs indicated is now a first down. First down, Warriors.
So this clock has been whistled in motion. It's rolling. It's down to 6:40 left to go in the game here. Here's the give. He runs Straight north with the ball, but defenders put a stop to it after pickup of about 2.
It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Warriors.
The Warriors looking at this 2nd down play. If they break the huddle, 2nd and 8. We see a Steelers fan with his umbrella down there. I don't know how he got here. There's a give, and he's still on his feet, but there's enough gang tacklers there for the defense to shut it down. It's going to make it a 3rd down play here. Yeah, they're calling 3rd and 8.
It'll be 3rd down for the Knights.
5:25 left to go in the game here. So the Warriors break the huddle here. Man in motion. Spain and pistol waiting for the snap. He's rolling to his left, throws his ball over the middle, and it's caught. This guy's still on his feet. He's going to try to beat these guys to the corner, but a good tackle was made.
Pass is complete. The runner advances the ball to about the 5-yard
That
line. It'll be
Brian
1st and goal
Howard,
for the
number
Warriors.
20 made that tackle. That's a little guy to jump in there and make that tackle like that. You know, these guys have heart. So here the Warriors are over the ball. Spain under center. Got trips left. Looks like he's going to throw the jump ball maybe over here. There's a snap. Fakes the give, and it's run falls back behind them in the hole, but very little or no gain on the play.
Carter stops at about the line of scrimmage. It will be 2nd and goal.
Clock down to 4 minutes left to go in the affair. Well, I'll never forget they had this game one year. I don't know, maybe it's been about 6, 7 years ago behind Pleasant Run Middle School, and it was an ice storm. That was the old ice storm game. That's when Winton Woods Warriors, they had Daniel Cage and Ron Cage on their team.
Warriors advance the ball to around the 1-yard line. It'll be 3rd and goal.
Looks like Winton Woods had this ball down by the 1-yard line now, looking at a 3rd and goal. Yeah, it was late that year. That was probably, I have fond memories of that game. It was a hardship, it was tough, but it was still very fulfilling. If the sun keeps baking us to death, we're going to have to get the schedule this game late again. I think I'll take my chances with the ice storm and this sun. Here's the Warriors again, muscling their way into the end zone.
Touchdown, Warriors.
2:34 left to go in the game here, where we have, pending the outcome of this 2-point conversion, the Warriors on top, 34-0. Okay, so I'm not sure when we come here to do a high school game covering the Knights. Okay, so the next game, Tony in the truck tells us they'll be playing against Aiken, and that pass is
The
incomplete.
conversion attempt was unsuccessful.
So with 2:34 left to go
Ladies
in
and
the
gentlemen,
game,
pursuant to OHSAA regulations, the game will now be played with a running clock.
Pleasant Run, Middle School Warriors, Knights, nothing. Looks like Coach Lee Johnson might be wrapping that practice session up in the distance. See some wind sprints happening. That's too much shade. It's a wonder he's letting those guys stand in that shade like that. You know, I know I saw that game. One of the standout players that I saw in that game that I want to tip my hat to here 2 weeks later is Mr. number 35 for the Knights. He's a defensive end, and I think his last name was
Timeout, Pleasant Run.
I don't recall a gentleman's first name, but his last name was Smith, number 35. You know, because Diego Neri, he needs some hands to help him out on that defensive side of the ball. It's like the Warriors cheerleaders are pretty much on cloud 9 based on what's happening down there today.
They look like a happy bunch, don't they?
That's right.
Each of you to vote on November 5th. The Northwest Local School District has a levy on the November ballot. Failure to pass a levy would have a negative impact on our curricular and extracurricular offerings. Our job is to prepare our students for the next steps in life. We do that by providing them with academic programs and services that will prepare them for their tomorrow. Our students currently have access to art, music, physical education, athletic programs, and a variety of other rigorous course offerings, such as gifted, advanced placement, and college credit plus courses. Our students also have access to counselors, deans of students, and nurses in their buildings. Passing the levy will allow our district to continue these offerings. Our kids
Yeah, here they come.
They depend on our community. Remember,
Much larger than
strong
7th grade
schools
team,
make
aren't they?
strong communities.
Yes, they are. This guy wearing number 11, he looks like he may need his birth certificate double checked. But they're proudly coming, and you can see they got their little swag that they know that they've been practicing all summer. And, you know, again, they have a nice crowd watching. The crowd is a good crowd for a game like this.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so Pleasant Run is going to have about 2.5 minutes here to try to do something. They've made some first downs today, but in one case they ran out of time at the end of the half. In the second case, they gave the ball over on a fumble. So let's see if they can do something here and end on a positive note.
And here's the first snap. It's going to keep it itself, I guess, a busted play. Maybe about a 3-yard gain in there. So number 6, Eric Morris in there.
Eric Morris picks up about 3 yards for the Knights. It'll be second down.
So here come the Knights over the ball again. Clock rolling, clock down to 1:52 left to go in the game. Here's the pitch to the man in motion. He dips and darts. Nifty moves, and he's able to stay on his feet for about another 3-yard
Brian
pickup.
Howard was the ball carrier.
But the clock is moving down. It's down to 1:36 left to go here.
It'll be third down for the Knights.
It was about a 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3. Clock down to 1:16.
The Pleasant Run seems in no hurry, do they?
Yeah, and like you said, the best chance they had of scoring was at the end of the first half.
Yeah.
Guy dips around and gets close to a first down, but he's finally stopped, so I'm guessing they'll go for it here on 4th down.
They're giving
No,
him
they're giving him the first down.
They gave him a generous spot on that. I thought he was short.
Well, with 40 seconds left to go, 45 seconds left to go, they got to figure if they want to have one more play or two more plays, because it just don't seem to have any sense of urgency in playing this ball here.
First down, Knights.
Give him the first down. Now here comes the chain gang. Clock still rolling. No timeout's been called. 32.2 seconds left to go here. Official timeout. There's a mix-up in the backfield again.
Got about 6 out of it.
Was the ball carrier.
Eric Morris pulls it down and gets the 6 he can get. Clock is rolling. That's going to probably be the last play. 10 seconds left to go in the affair here on the campus of Northwest High School. Fred Hunt press
And
box.
that was the final play of the game.
And that was the final play of the game with the 7th grade game here between the Winton Woods Warriors and the Pleasant Run Middle School Knights, where the Warriors win this game by a final score of 34-0. Waycross Community Media will be back with the Elixir Bowl right after this.